Alright, we got the new frosted 41 millimeter. Go all the way to San Fran.
Yes, a little gift for me, from me, to send myself the proper way for tour. I'm gonna see you on tour. Thank you, Benny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got more shit coming.
This is what's going on. Sources close to Cardi and Stefan Diggs claim that Stefan is pressed to get Cardi back. So much so that he's been splurging in showering her with luxury gifts, including Chanel Adams and even a 26,000 Rolex watch. But Card's not feeling it. As a matter of fact, the source says that Cardi has shut down all communication with Stefan and put a wall up. The source also says that music Stefan's big gestures are meant to heal wounds. Because he knows that she likes nice things, he's also going out of his way to send presents to the various tour venues that she's performing at each night during her Little Miss Drama tour. But after the lavish gifts have arrived, Cardi ordered her team to turn away all of the items that Stefan sent and also told her security guards to refuse.
Level, if your trick is paying for your nails, second level tricking is when buying your Chanel purse, third level is buying you Rolex, fourth level is when bought you a business, fifth level is when you marry an A-Rap. And on the gas station, congratulations, bitch, you on oils in the Pakistan, bitch.
Through any packages from Stefan. The insider also said that Stefan attempted to use his recent court appearance as leverage to soften Cardi and slip back in the door. He tried to persuade Cardi into attending his recent court appearance, but she didn't answer him music because according to the same source, Card's focused on work and putting herself and her son first over their toxic relationship because he deeply disappointed her. Although Stefan is still allowed to see their child, the source claimed that Cardi has banned Stefan from attending her shows to avoid any drama or potential.
So I'm in the studio with Glorilla, and I don't even got no words to say. Like,
period.
Wait.
Big shit, number one.
Okay, so
Number
look,
one.
she gave me some Van Cleef earrings. Damn, I gotta open it. Hold on. But she also gave me a fucking paddock, bro. Like, what the?
Period.
Like, nobody ever does something so beautiful like that but my man.
I love
Now
you,
you're my
cousin.
woman. If that's my man, you're my woman. Fuck that.
In love issues. Music. So, not only has Cardi blocked Stefan online, but she's also blocking him in real life. Okay, so here's my question. I'm sitting over here scratching my head wondering, does Stefan Music Diggs even know the woman he's with at all? Because I could have told you from here that buying Cardi B a 26,000 Rolex to try to get back in her good graces was not going to work for 4 reasons. Music 1, as soon as YL broke up during the Super Bowl, the first thing that Cardi B did was go out and buy herself a brand new 400,000 watch. So, how many watches does a woman need in 1 week? Alright, we got the new frosted 41mm go all the way to San Fran. Yes, a little gift for me.
Cardi B shows off a 360K Richard Mille watch that Offset bought her, right? So you got Cardi B flexing with this watch that Offset don't got her, you know what I'm saying? It's starting to look like to me that brothers that be up to no good buy a lot of gifts, right? You see it all the time. They be real romantic. You come in there, flowers everywhere, rose petals everywhere. They got you a new car and got you a new wife. Girl, you better take these gifts and let me do me.
From me to the Send Myself the Proper Way music for tour. I'm going to see you on tour. Thank you, Betty. Yeah, got more __ coming. 2. Cardi B has already said in the past that when it comes to men buying women Chanel and Rolexes as gifts, she views that as a level 2 and 3 on the tricking scale. First level if your trick is paying for your nails. Second level tricking is when buying your Chanel purse. Third level is buying you Rolex. Fourth level would have bought you a business. Fifth level when you marry a gal.
Bro, how much? How much, man? Let me know how much, bro. Look at you, too happy.
I'm too happy.
You like the car?
Yeah.
You got baby sound entitled. Thank you, Daddy. No car payment, nothing.
No comment.
Gas station you own wolves in the Pakistan _3 even Gorilla whose sister Brawla says is cheap as hell got Cardi a more luxurious watch than Stefan. So, I'm in the studio with Gorilla and I don't even got no words to say like laughter period shape number 1. Okay, so look, she gave me some Van Cleef earrings. Damn, I got to open it. All done. But she also gave me a __ paddock, bro. Like, what the period? Like, nobody ever does something so beautiful like that but my man, laughter I love you. Now you're my woman. Is that my man? Jure my woman. __ that. And last but not least, number 4. I know it's the thought that counts and not the price, but I mean really, even
Bitch, I'm gagging. I can't breathe. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Da. Woo, give me a minute, bitch. They ain't got no water for me up here. Somebody gotta get fired.
We loved it.
You really did it. This was your first tour day. This was it. You did it. We're just so proud of you. I mean,
Thank you.
Oh my God, that was a lot, y'all. You did so good. You did amazing. Really amazing.
Here for my fucking right here. That was like, I feel like I'm drunk or something.
You did awesome, Cardi. You did good. Thank you. You're amazing.
Baby, I'm out here working for y'all motherfuckers. Oh, that's a lump right there. I'm out here working for y'all motherfuckers.
Even Offset's dusty gambling broke behind thought enough of Cardi to put in that Richard Mille. Music Cardi B shows off a 360k Richard Mille watch that all said but the right. So you got Cardi B flexing music with this watch that all said don't got it. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to look like to me that brothers that be up to no good buy a lot of gifts, right? You see it all the time. They be real romantic. You coming their flowers everywhere. Rose petals they wet. They got you a new car and got you a new wife. Gel, you better take these gifts singing and let me do me. Oh my goodness. Not only are you describing Stefan Diggs, but you're also describing Blueface, who basically took his side chick to the gas station parking lot the other day to buy her a used Mercedes-Benz. And he also bought her a watch to say sorry after they had a fallout. Music how much, bro? How much? How much? Let me know how much, bro. Get you too happy. You like the car? Alright, so enough about Blueface. Let's get back to Cardi. Stefan Diggs in a Rolex. Just based on those 4 factors alone, Stefan Diggs should have known that the 26,000 Rolex wasn't going to work. Nice trick, but it wasn't going to work. But it's not about the price of the watch or the watch. It's about this. Stefan messed up big on one of the biggest stages in the world, the Super Bowl. So, regular gifts are not going to cut it. Now, Stefan Diggs may not know this because he was born in 1993. But if he really wanted to get Cardi back, what he should have been doing is instead of going out and buying these gifts, he should have been on a phone trying to get in contact with somebody like Jodeci, Drew Hill, Cisco, Backstreet, 112, Keith Sweat, somebody who he could hire to go over there and serenade Cardi with some 1990s R&B style begging forever. My lady, the one for me, holding me close. Oh yeah, she's all I need. eBay been watching you for so very long. Trying to get my nerve build up to be so strong. I really want to meet you, but I'm kind of scared cause you're the type of lady with so much. I get my thoughts together for the very next day. Cause when I see you later, I for your eyes and hair. Such a beautiful tone. The way you dress and walk, it really touched me. Oh yeah. Music every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so holy. Music I can get you out of my mind. Say to you is all I see. Music I will give it singing just to make you understand me. Music I don't give a damn about singing nothing else. Freaking you is all I need. Music you bet you crying since you been gone music all alone. Singing music oh my no music heat. Music singing music love singing again. Music and singing more than yes. Music singing, music singing.
Music, y'all better sing it. My heart, my desire. I want to give singing you so much pain that you give to me and take my love singing because you are so dear to me. Wherever you are, whatever you need, singing my heart belongs to you. Whatever you need. Yes, sir. I will do whatever you want. I say whatever singing you want. My heart belongs to you. Music, I'll be wherever singing you, I'll be music right here with you. Once in a lifetime, we'll find someone like you. Now that I have you, here's what I'm going to do. I will give you my all screaming in love over and over again. Baby, 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 loving you too much. Baby is not screaming whatever you need, baby. Whatever you want, baby. Screaming, screaming, yeah. Oh yeah, for you in the morning. Whenever you singing in the evening. Whenever you need it. I mean, come on. Even Biggie Smalls knew what Stefan Diggs doesn't seem to understand, and that's this. There's a time and place for gifts. But then there are other times that require nines level or be begging. That we've been hitting all day. Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so laughter. You see that? You didn't know that Biggie Smalls could have had an RB career. Listen, all I'm saying is that if Stefan Diggs really wants to get Cardi back, he might want to stop buying Rolexes and Chanel and instead revert back to some early 1990s RB level begging. Baby, I'm begging. Baby, I'm begging. Begging. Said I'm begging. Said I'm begging, baby. Come on back to me. Yeah. Crying, screaming, yeah, baby. All right. So, I think that this is a good place to pause so that I can ask you the question of the day. And the question of the day is this. In the 90s and early 2000s, who was the best beggar? Keith Sweat, Drew Hill, 112, Blackstreet, Jodeci, Boys to Men, Tank, Tyrese, Case, Boys to Men, New Edition, Silk, Jagged Edge, HT Town, or Joe. Cast your vote in the music comments section. Now, as you know, I tell you the news. I share my opinions. Sometimes I pour a little tea and let you sip it with a spoonful of gossip. And I also tell you what the streets are saying. So right now I want to be clear. I'm getting ready to tell you what the streets are saying. Music, the streets are saying that one of the reasons why Cardi is just fine leaving Stefan right where she left him on the 50-yard line at the Super Bowl is music that within less than 48 hours after the game, she was spotted with a potential new man. And music, now Stefan knows that Cardi has options. Not later on down the road options, but right now options which also include Offset. That's why Stefan's flaky behind is jumping over hurdles to try to woo her back with the quickness. In other words, according to that Rolex that he just bought her, music, he doesn't have much time on the clock. It's 4th and long, and if he doesn't get a first down on his next drive, it's game over. And the game that he thought he was playing with Cardi will not be going into overtime. All right. So, that's what the streets are saying. And this is what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't believe that for 1 minute because Cardi strikes me as a very loyal person. And until I see some photographic evidence showing me that she was hugged up with some dude kissing him in a corner, not walking next to him, not like talking to him. I mean on his lap giving him the __, I'm not believing this. And in order for me to believe this, you would have to give me receipts. And when I say receipts, I mean real receipts. I mean Whitney Houston level receipts. Clears throat, no way. No way. I want to see the receipts. Laughter, oh my goodness. That's a classic. And I can still remember where I was when I first saw it. Anyhow, music, another reason why I don't believe what the streets are saying is because when in the world would Cardi B have time to be juggling multiple men? I mean, there's only 24 hours in a day. And according to everybody who's been to her concert, they said that Cardi is out here working. Not just doing a little bit to get by, but they said that Cardi is up on that stage working her BBL off. __. I'm gagging. I can't breathe. Give me a minute. __. Cheering, they got no water for me up here. Somebody going to get fired. So good. We loved it. You really did. This was your first tour day. This was it. You did it. We're so proud of you. Oh my god. That was a lot. You did so good. You did amazing here for my __. record. That was like I feel like I'm drunk or something. Laughter, you did an awesome party. You did good. Amazing. Good. I'm out here working for y'all __. Oh, that's a lump right there. I'm out here working for y'all __ laughter, oh my goodness. Let me tell you music this. Before sitting down to do this episode and doing a little research, I did not know that there's a whole bunch of people online that are really begging for some begging. We're back begging in RB, man. Bring back men who beg. Can we get begging music again? Can we get some beggars? Because music, I don't know what happened to begging, asking for it. But can we get back to that program? You know, somebody said that RB died when the singers got pride, and I music absolutely agree. Ain't nobody begging no more. You know what we need to bring back in today's economy? I think we should bring back the singing ass, begging ass, convincing ass __ y'all are the most dancing, Glock carrying, pushy wearing ass __ I've ever seen in my life. Bring back the
Damn loser, he coming. Say if this world were mine, I would place at your feet all that I own. Music, you've been so good to me. Singing laughter gasps, why would he say that, bro? Why? Like, these __ was begging back then. Like, music, where's the __ who beg? Where is the __ that beg? Like, come on. If this world singing were mine, I would. Like, come on. We got to get back to that, bro. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to that begging music, cause these __ is just basic. Music, I need to feel it, baby. Like, make a song about me. You need to feel it. Okay. Break back RB to help me slide on the wall about mine. I'll know what I'm talking about. It's true. Relationships used to be so much better when we had lip quivering, begging and pleading. Anthony Hamilton told that lady, he said, ooh, can't eat, can't sleep. Bills is piling high, ain't worked in 3 weeks, music can't bathe, can't shave, felt. Actually took my ass to work, though. And that weren't even Charlene ass. That was some other woman. Joe knew he was serious, though. When he hit the wee not above a little snot and stuttering. Music, the songs conveyed how he was feeling. It was just enough to make me call his ass. Now everybody want to be a thug at HR rap with no damn feelings. User sat down with his little pen and paper and told the lady talking about I hate that we didn't make it to forever. We probably not getting back together. Did you try? Ella be happy when you found another guy. Put up a fight or something. Then Summer bop her little ass here talking about I wish you peace, good and good sleep. Don't music and don't. I want you to not like that. I'll know they got to add a little rapper. Come in talking music about I don't care who you with. I want to see you happy. 21, shut the hell up. She was with you when you was broke and ashy. You're supposed to be wall sliding right now. Those Elise comments were music a nice touch, though. It's not the point of the story, though. Bring back songs with feelings so I can cry and go chase after them if I feel so moved. What do I'll think? Is it time to bring back 9S, early 2000s begging music? And that brings me to 50 Cent. And I know somebody out there is like, so, how does that bring you to 50 Cent? That's the worst segue ever. Ooh. I beg to differ because I believe in my head that Jim Jones is over there begging 50 Cent in his head to stop trolling him. Because the other day 50 Cent posted a video of Jim Jones getting locked out of his own studio after his lease was allegedly terminated. And in the caption, 50 Music wrote, want to be friends? Sam is my partner. You own the joint. Now you're going to fix every door that you kicked or I kick your ass, Jimmy, by Monday. You're destroying my property. Got the lights. It's not supposed to hurt you. Dropped the light on. Bats up? What happened? Music, yeah, I'm good. No, it's mine. It's mine. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Jim Jones tries to break in the studio after getting evicted by 50 Cent. Cut the lights off. Joe, this might be the pettiest move 50 Cent has pulled in a minute. So, a few hours after 50 posted that clip of Jim locked out of what allegedly used to be a studio, Jim Jones jumped online doing karate moves in front of a big screen that was showing images of Shown Enough from the movie The Last Dragon in the background. And under the video, Jim wrote, F you 50. Jim is what they call him. You need a good movie to watch on this big screen. Jim Jones also posted a picture of the eviction notice. So, you know, I zoomed in and it says as of February 17th, his lease music is terminated. Okay, we have the lease here. Let's see what it says. The tenant was served with a 15-day notice of default notice date January 5th, 2026, which expired on January 22nd, 2026, and a music 5-day notice of termination dated February 10th, 2026, which expired on February 17th, 2026. Also saying the tenant may make arrangement with the landlord to coordinate to retrieve the property of the premises. Now they saying that should the tenant attempt to enter the premises, change the locks, or seek to retrieve his property, or cause any third party to do so without the landlord express permission, landlord reserves the right to prosecute the same as a trespass and pursue all other available remedies. Oh my goodness. 50 is off the hook. But let me say this to Jim Jones. Once you show the eviction notice, you can't win this round. It's over. A few moments later, music I mean, you could stand there in front of a 90,000 pulgadas TV with showing up on it claiming that you're a mofo lowdown around this town. But if you don't have any way to plug that TV in by Monday, laughter you lost. Let me not laugh because this is actually horrible. 50 is the worst. But this is what happens when you give a dude who knows how to hold a grudge and has a very vast imagination unlimited resources. Man, for real, based on this one chess move, I can tell 50 Cent just be over there sitting behind his desk with his feet up, twirling his thumbs, thinking, how can I cuff Jim Jones up today? Listen, 50 Cent must cease and desist with this madness. Now, to me, this is the type of stuff that I think about in my head when I think about the type of things that music I would do to my enemies if I had any. If I had millions and millions and millions upon millions of dollars of discretionary disposable income to throw away at a whim. Music, but I still wouldn't do it. And I tell you why. Because before now, it seemed like 50 and Jim Jones were both poking fun at each other. But it was all earnest. But now once you start messing with people's paper and you also start messing with their business and have them thrown out on the streets, this is left internet territory and may music now escalate to the streets. How I'm duck is smock and I ain't got a net. My net crashed all in they feelings they must have got upset. Music I played ball till I got out too hard and went and got attacked. I've been around real killers music you are not a threat. But really quick source. Can we please see the outside of the building where Jim Jones was leasing a few units before 50 Cent allegedly snatched it from him? Okay. JR. He just wanted to see how many flights of steps Jim Jones was going to have to bring that big behind screen down. Laughter he should be alright. Man, logistically. Now, after 50 Cent allegedly bought the building and Jim Jones was over there kicking the door without the 44, somebody came in the comment section and said, Joe, 50 play too much. Playing? Oh, no sir. This is beyond playing. Because playing is when you're outside with your friends and a Volkswagen Beetle drives by and they punch you in the shoulder and they're like, punch buggy, no punch music back, laughter that's playing. This right here is not. But I will say this, nobody can say that 50 Cent didn't give Jim Jones a warning. Music, but instead of paying the rent and fixing things with his landlord, he went in the studio with Maine and them to make a YouTube diss track. Man, all I can say about that is that at a certain point in life, you got to get your priorities straight. Want to rent it? And I said, okay, fine. Right? It's been saying this for like, since
October and music, he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign a week. He's like, I don't like these terms. I don't want like 6 months of build out and ridiculous __. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's like insane. Now, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking if the early 90s begging singers were around today, what would they say about Jim Jones at 50? Jim Jones, music you got to pay your rent. Singing got to have a J.O. music if you want to play 50. Jim music and singing Jones shows you got to pay your rent. I'm not even got to have AJO singing if you want to play 50, cause now he's your landlord music and singing, and all you got is a big screen. Jim Jones, you got to pay your rent. Got to have music AJ. If you want to play singing this game, Jim Jones, you got to pay your rent. Music you got to have AJ singing oh if you want to play with me cause now music he's your landlord, and all you got is a big you got to pay your rent. Gotta have AJOB if you want to pay singing 50, cause now he's your landlord, and all you got is a big screen. Left up your lease now 50 need you out by the 15 you got to pay your rent. Laughter listen, let me know what you think about 50 Cent's latest chess move. Are you for it, or do you think yo 50 out of control and this ninja done going too far? But I really hope that 50 Cent's latest antics don't cause for Jim Jones to be jumping online 3-4 months from now like Benzino reflecting on how he hit rock bottom. The lessons I've learned these last 6-7 years are comparable to the lessons I learned when you first grow up when you're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, is to be a human being. Man, you're never too old to learn, and you're never too old to change it around for yourself. And you're never too old to look at yourself in the mirror and say that you made mistakes cause Lord knows I did. Alright. Yeah, I made mistakes. I __ up. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I realized it. You know, I feel like I've paid and I'm paying for all the mistakes I've ever made. And I feel like God didn't put me in the back of the line. He actually put me in the middle of the line. And now I'm kind of getting close to the front to be honest. Yeah. You got to understand God got a lot of people. So you got to be patient for him. I'm not going to put you in the back, but he put me in the middle. And then he said, I don't want to hear no complaining. See, another thing is when God gives you your lessons and he sits your ass down and things are way different from what they was, you better do it. You better not complain music about it. You better hold your __ head high cause you ain't got nothing to be embarrassed. I lost everything. What the I'm going to be embarrassed music of nothing because only God can judge me. Yeah, I still smile. It's the little things that count. God made me realize the little things that music count. I don't need no __ I don't need no a music material __ out here to __ define who the __ I am man. Took my ass to the gym, stayed out of trouble, and everything God wanted me to see and give out, I'm doing. And I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to preach to nobody or nothing because I don't even be going to church. But I swear to God, man, as God is my witness, man. God. Yeah. Because when there's nobody else, somebody's putting his hands on you. Only if you're a good person. If you're a scumbag, well, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get on that elevator. You know something? Usually, Benzino gets on my last nerves. Music, but I'm in a season where I'm really trying to uplift people. So, all I'm going to say is this. If Benzanino has actually recognized the error of his ways, and he's ready to change and repent and do a 180. It's not a 360. A lot of people think it's a 360, but if you do a 360 turn, you just end up right back where you started. But if Benzino has decided to do the 180 music, then I really hope that God sees fit to bless him once again because what he did with the Source magazine was actually pretty brilliant. Now, this time, God might not bless him on that same level because he squandered it. But this time, maybe you might give him a little something smaller. Laughter, just messing with y'all. Wanted to leave you with a little smile before we ended the show. Listen, let M.